Tales of the Fire Cats. All cats worship heat. We seek sunny spots, stretch out on hearthstones, and curl together in warm companionship. For the cats of the Fire Clan, the flame is more than mere warmth. It is a symbol of the light that blazes within, the courageous and noble cat spirit that strives for excellence. The Fire Cats are skilled warriors when the cause is righteous, and passionate lovers when they seek a mate. Bold adventurers and visionaries, they love the dark night as much as the fire that illuminates it. Curiosity and daring often lead them into challenging situations, for they are fairly fearless. The origins of the Fire Clan are obscured by time and legend, for fire cats are great spinners of exaggerated tales of prowess and conquest. They claim to be descended from the sun goddess herself, Sekhmet, and it is true that they have a long heritage as temple guardians and priests. The most spiritual of the clans, the fire cat's quest for the mystical prey that feed their soul. Ace of Fire. You are entering the territory of the Fire Clan. Their emblem signifies a place where boldness, courage, and creativity can thrive. The cats you meet here will challenge you and push you toward greatness. The way of the Fire Cats is the way of action. The cat's advice. Creative opportunities are available to you now, as well as the energy and willpower to take advantage of them. If you are considering a new endeavor, the time is right. Enthusiasm will carry you forward if you are pursuing the things that passionately interest you. If you drew this card for a question, the answer is yes. Ace of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, the fire has gone out and energy is low for the matter under consideration. Conserve your resources until you feel the passion again. What will rekindle your interest? If you drew this card for a question, the answer is not yet. Two of Fire. Pausing between the worlds, a cat considers her options. Adventure lies outside in the deepening darkness, away from the shelter and safety of the lighted dwelling. Fire cats live for adventure, but moving from the security of where she is to the potential of where she could be is not a matter to be rushed. From the vantage point of the threshold, the cat takes all the time she needs. The cat's advice. There is the potential for advantageous opportunity ahead, but the time may not be right to make your move. Consider carefully. A discreet time of observation and meditation may serve you better than charging ahead. Two of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, what are you waiting for? This question is not rhetorical. Consider what still needs to be known or acquired before you act. Gather more information from others if you need it, but above all, trust your instincts. Three of Fire. Cats are curious creatures. We want to know what waits behind the closed door, what lies just out of sight or out of reach. Making a leap into the unknown requires courage, but how else do we get from darkness to enlightenment? This bold cat is making a leap of faith. Something just out of sight has attracted her. Perhaps it is the mystery itself that beckons, the longing to satisfy her curiosity about the source of the glow. The cat's advice. It's time to leave the safety of the known. Your next step forward requires some risk, but the rewards will more than make up for it. You've stayed in the dark long enough. If you want to find enlightenment, you must leap into the light. Three of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, taking chances is how we learn and grow. But something in this situation requires further examination and may be dangerous. Look before you leap. Four of Fire. Each clan has its own ancient rituals and rites of passage, its own ways of connecting to the sacred feline nature. For the Fire Cats, the most spiritual of the clans, the source of all mystical power is light. In their many temples, they meditate on the sparkling mysteries and worship their own beauty that shines from within. The cat's advice. Mundane practicalities will not fully feed your spirit. Make time for wonder, beauty, magic, and connection to the sacred. If you have a ritual or spiritual practice, give it more time and attention on a daily basis. If you don't have such a practice, it may be time to create one. Look for the light. Four of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, the Four of Fire reversed has essentially the same meaning as when the card is upright, with the additional message that brings others into your rituals or explorations of the mystical light within. Five of Fire. The best way to learn new skills is through play, and we excel at this from an early age. Even the smallest kittens pounce, stalk, and learn their poses of aggression and submission. The tiger spirit comes roaring from tiny throats as they roughly tumble their littermates with velvet paws. It's all in good fun and will stand them in good stead when they face grown-up challenges someday. The cat's advice. Engaging in competition can advance everyone's skill level, but be sure to keep it friendly. If there is tension, diffuse it with humor and good sportsmanship. Remember, you are all on the same side. Five of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, someone in this situation is out for blood rather than competing toward common goals. You need to deal with conflicts and disputes before progress can be made. Six of Fire. What makes an alpha cat? Some cats are natural leaders, whether through victory in mating battles or success in claiming territory. Others inspire just the warmth of their personal charisma. Tokens of admiration are offered to these noble ones and are graciously received. When a cat is worthy of respect, we do not hesitate to give it. All the clans benefit from the presence of such an exemplar. The cat's advice. If a leadership role is offered to you, accept it with grace and gratitude. This is a chance for you to use your gifts to their fullest, and you've earned it. Accept the responsibilities that come with personal achievement. Let your example inspire others to greatness as well. Six of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, don't let a position of power go to your head. Respect that is given can just as quickly be withdrawn. Others may have already turned on you through jealousy or resentment. Take care now to act with integrity. Seven of Fire. Fire cats never shrink from a fight when right is on their side. Challenges to territory are decided not through physical prowess alone, but by the intensity of personal power. When a cat faces opponents who want to chase him from his rightful place, he fends them off with a fiery show of strength and courage. These cats shall not pass. The cat's advice. Even though the odds may seem to be against you, you are in a position of power as long as your cause is just. Others may challenge you and test your commitment, to the course you have chosen. Stay true to your ideals. 7 of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, constant defensiveness is exhausting. If those who oppose you won't back down, or if you continually feel endangered or under attack, this may not be the right place to make a stand. Consider moving on or finding new ways to compromise. 8 of Fire. We've all felt it. It often comes at the transitional hours of the day, dawn or dusk, but it can overtake us at any hour. An inexplicable need for speed, an impulse to run as fast as we can with no goal or prey or stimulus other than the wild spirit that dwells within even the tamest tabby. It is a force that cannot be controlled. Fiery action must be joyful, frantic fulfillment of this mysterious cat. The cat's advice: if you need to move, move. Restlessness and an itch to make changes in your life should be heeded. You may feel a sense of urgency to take action on something that you've been putting off. Use that impulse well. Take advantage of the blast of energy that comes from inspiration. 8 of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, unfocused action is using up your energy to no good purpose. It's good to follow your instincts, but it's time to stop dashing from impulse to impulse. Sit still and settle on a goal, even a short-term one. Don't do anything rash. 9 of Fire. The Council of Fire Cats gathers in their great chamber to raise magical energy and send it outward to empower their clan. They are in command of the mystical element entity that is fire, and they contain it safely by the strength of their will. Focusing on the golden flames, each cat feels an answering spark kindling its soul. This is pure feline power at its best and brightest. The cat's advice: you have all the skills, energy, and willpower to achieve your goal. You have mastered your passions and are able to channel them into creative manifestation. Your actions now can benefit all who are within your circle of influence. 9 of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, your creative fire needs a focus and an outlet, and this can be hard to maintain when you are on your own. Good ideas fizzle out, projects are put away and forgotten, transformational energy dims or dies. Find others who share your passions and who will help you keep your interests alive. 10 of Fire. The Fire Cat Council, shown in the 9, has lost control of the fire. Too much energy was channeled at once, and the resulting burst of power is too hot for the cats to handle. Even spiritual fervor can become too much if not used wisely. The council's collective intention has shattered, and it's every cat for herself now. The cat's advice: when things are this volatile, you must wait for them to cool down before proceeding. In the meantime, look to the cause of the chaos. Did you take on too much? Are you burnt out from multitasking? Rethink your strategy for next time so your skills and energy won't be wasted. 10 of Fire reversed. If the card is reversed, the energy is grounding itself and things will be calmer soon. Don't feel that you need to rush around putting all the little fires out. They will take care of themselves, or others will handle it. Don't take on too much or dissipate your strength through fretfulness. Fire Kitten. Oh, the beautiful fire. It darts and dances, drawing the curious kitten closer, closer, closer. There is really only one way to learn about fire, and this fire kitten is learning it quickly. Singed whiskers and a smoldering tail are the price she pays for increased knowledge and experience. The cat's advice. Curiosity is setting you ablaze with enthusiasm for new projects and pleasures. Today's discoveries offer opportunity for future growth as you acquire new skills and explore new passions without expectations or preconceptions. Don't be afraid to get burned a little in the process. Change is how you will grow and learn. Fire Kitten Reversed. If the card is reversed, it's good to take chances, but be careful not to become unbalanced in your pursuit of new experiences. Don't engage in risky or immature behavior, and don't encourage it in others. Step back from the flame and get some perspective on the situation before you proceed. Fire Tom, the epitome of boldness and grace. A fire tom sleekly glides through a field of candles, his swift passage like a hot wind among the flames. His eye never wavers from his goal. This tom is intensely focused when he wants to achieve something, and he can be a bit reckless in pursuit of his desires. He operates from a combination of luck and skill, with a dash of daring thrown in. The cat's advice. Courage and boldness will carry you through any challenge if you can keep your head and not rush in recklessly. Trust in your skills gained through trial and error. It's not enough to just want something. You must take action to achieve it. Move swiftly and confidently toward your goals. Fire Tom Reversed. If the card is reversed, get out of the hot zone and assess the situation before you take action. Your natural inclination to react swiftly will not serve you well now and may lead to being burned. Apply some rational thought and take advice from others if you need it. Fire Queen. Serenely watching the fireworks set off in her honor, the Fire Queen revels in their beauty and magic. She is an adventuress who is fond of entertainments and sparkly toys. She revels in the hunt more for the chase than the kill, for her heart is kind and honorable. As a mate, she is passionate and she enjoys her kittens for their playfulness and unpredictability. This queen's sense of humor keeps her heart light. She is a source of inspiration and creative vision. The cat's advice. What brings the sparkle to your eyes? What kindles the flame of passion within you? When you are filled with warm enthusiasm for life, your radiant spirit inspires others to glow as well. Find your own muse so that you may continue to be a muse for others. If the card is reversed. Fire Queen Reversed. If the card is reversed, your passion for living may be dampened at present. If you have lost interest in the things that used to inflame your ardor, or you can either find ways to rekindle the spark or move on to new passions. One way or another, you must reclaim your inner glow now. Fire King. The Fire King radiates charisma and nobility. His brave heart will stand against any challenge, and he is ready to fight if necessary, though he rarely provokes a battle. His confidence and good humor inspire loyalty in his clanmates, who willingly welcome his leadership. Females adore him, for he is gallant and romantic as well as passionate. The king's positive attitude will not allow for any thought of defeat, and he has little patience for fearfulness in others. He is a blazing beacon of courage. The cat's advice: stand proudly and claim your own power. No one can deny that you have what it takes to be a good leader, and you inspire others with your confidence. Whatever task you undertake now can be accomplished well if you apply all of your energies to it. Fire King reversed. If the card is reversed, be careful not to abuse the power you wield. Don't make quick judgments about others' abilities, for they may be just as competent as you and need to take some responsibility of their own. Sharing the leadership role will keep you from becoming overbearing and losing the support you have earned so far.